That's fine. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're about to get started. Welcome in. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday night. In about, 7, 8 minutes, we are going to be joined by Quinn from the Man and Badim channel. We are back doing our weekly grimoire readings. We finished the Goetia a couple weeks ago. Hopefully you guys were there and you were able to learn a lot on or through our elucidations on the Lesser Key of Solomon, aka the Goetia, aka the Lemmageddon. But tonight we're going to be going into the Grimorium Verum, or the True Grimoire, right? This is Jake Stratton Kent's version. I don't have a physical copy of this version. I only have a physical copy of Joe Peterson's version. But this version is more of a practitioner's version. And so we decided to go with the practitioner's version over the more scholarly version. There's nothing wrong with Joe Peterson's version. Again, I have it. But this one is more practitioner. There's a lot of commentary which will help us in our elucidation and also help you guys. So it's not just us reading from, like instructional manual. There's a lot of esotericism. So we're going to be getting into that in just a couple minutes. So just hang around, and thank you guys for being here. And we're going to do this from the desktop, from TikTok Studio rather than my phone. Normally I go live from my phone, but we're going to go ahead and do this from TikTok Studio so I can share my screen with you guys, and you guys can read along with me rather than me just looking down, reading the book, and you guys just listening. You can just listen if you want, of course, but if you do want to follow along, I'll be bringing the book up here. And for those interested on what we're going to be going into tonight, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me know if you can't see it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Where's the zoom? Oh, here it is. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully that's a bit more legible for you. So this is what we will be getting into this evening. Chances are we'll probably only get through maybe chapter 1 of part 1. Maybe we'll get to chapter 2. I doubt it though, but maybe. I feel like with our commentary, we probably won't get through the first chapter. But this is the Verum, and this is the table of contents here. So we've got the importance of the true grimoire, right? And also, for those not aware, this is book 1. This is volume 1 of the Encyclopedia Goetica, right? I happen to have physical copies of volumes 2 and 3, but I don't have one of volume 1. So this is volume 1. Volume 2 is the Testament of Cyprian the Mage, and then volume 3 is, of course, the Geo Sophia. But this is just a little bit of a sneak peek on what we're going to be getting into tonight. So the importance of the true grimoires, and then Goetia and sigils, or Goetia, if we're going to go with the original Greek pronunciation. The context of the grimoire, and then the art armadillo. So there's about 27 pages of commentary before we get into the actual grimoire itself. And then there's notes on how to modernize the grimoire for modern audiences, right? But the first 27 pages is very important, which is why we chose this edition, or else we would have went with the Joe Peterson edition, which is this edition here. Of course, this is the Joe Peterson edition here, the Verum, which Grimorium Verum means true grimoire. But we're not going to be reading out of this one. This is the more scholarly edition. There's nothing wrong with it. There is a bit of commentary and stuff at the bottom, but nothing beats Jake Stratton Kent's intros here. So this is what we will be focusing on this evening, and then we'll be getting into the grimoire later on down the road. And the grimoire consists of the introduction, the preamble, the first part, the second part, the third part, and then the Kabbalah of the Green Butterfly, which is very interesting. If anybody knows anything of E.A. Koetting's older works, back before... Oh, wow. Hey, thank you for that. Boo the Ghost. It looked crazy here on desktop. But if anybody remembers E.A. Koetting and his Spider in the Green Butterfly, I don't know if I have that. Oh, I do. E.A. Koetting's Spider, E.A. Koetting and Ballon de Points. The Spider and the Green Butterfly. And then part 3, notes on the first part. Who are the spirits? This is very important. This is probably, in my opinion, the most important thing that Jake Stratton Kent's ever written. Not just in this part, but in the Testament of Cyprian the Mage, as well as the J.O. Sophia. He elucidates massively on who the beings are. Are these actually demons, right, that we're calling on, or could these beings be something else, right? We'll be getting into that a little later on. Oh, Man of Medim. What's going on? What's going on? Can you hear me?
Can't hear you. Can you hear
You
me?
can't hear me? No. Okay. 1 second.
Let me see.
1 second. Can't hear me. Hold on. All right. That's for the
Let me
speaker.
try and rejoin.
Wait a second. Don't leave. Don't leave. I'm going to see what's going on. Yeah, my microphone. That was weird. He couldn't. That was weird. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys in the chat hear me? Can I be heard in the chat? Okay. Chat can hear me. All right, so my mic is good. Blue Yeti is doing good. Okay. And I'm hoping it says that I can share my screen when I'm co-hosting. I hope that that's true. Because I would hate to have to get off of here and not be able to share my screen. But yes, we are going to be getting into the True Grimoire. JSK's True Grimoire. This is volume 1 of the Goetica, or the Encyclopedia Goetica. All right, let me see if he's... All right, I'm going to invite him. Camera and screen. There we go. Okay, so I have to do it if I want to share my screen. Okay. There, yes. Oh, it worked. Holy crap. Can you hear me, brother?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Okay.
Muted.
Hold on. I'm going to send you a message on
my side.
I can hear you. Yes.
You can hear me? I can't hear you.
Hold on. 1 second,
Wow.
brother.
I wonder what is going on here.
All right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? No. All right. 1 second.
All right.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, with a fat echo.
Okay, there's an echo. All right. How's that?
Talk again?
How's that?
Nope, still hear an echo.
All right, hold on. All right, how about now? Bro, what is going on? I don't know. I'll try this one. Let me see. How's that?
Um, it's a little better.
Okay, is it like enough to is it enough to keep going or no? I don't know what's going on. Like my primary microphone is showing my Yeti. Oh, okay. How's that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Uh, actually, no.
It's back. Okay. How's that?
Keep talking.
Is that good? Better? Blah 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 blah. Da 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 da.
It's good on your end. I can hear a little bit of echo from me, but
Okay.
yours
I
is
don't
good.
know what that is. But I mean, are we good to continue or is it too annoying?
I think it's good. My echo is very subtle.
Okay. All right. And everybody in the chat, can everybody in the chat hear me good? What are you guys saying? Oh, Jake Stratton Kent. Yes, Jake Stratton Kent. Echo is better than nothing. Sounds more ominous. Let it be. All right. I guess everyone's good in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Quinn sounds ethereal. Well, I mean, as long as it isn't, detrimental to your ears, like you're like, oh, I can't listen to this. Hopefully, we can just soldier on. I don't know what's going on. I muted my webcam mic, so I could only use this mic. I guess that's what was happening. But yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know. But as long as it's not crazy annoying, um, let's continue.
Yeah.
And this is really cool. This is going to look really cool on like YouTube when I re-upload these. This is awesome. I'm glad they finally allowed this. Um, so yeah,
It looks good.
yeah, and it looks fantastic on my studio. So I'm picturing this is exactly what it's going to look like on YouTube. This is fantastic. So all right, welcome in everybody, and welcome back, Quinn. We are back. We are going to be diving back into our grimoire readings. And we've decided to move into the True Grimoire, aka the Grimorium Verum, by Jake Stratton Kent, published through Scarlet Imprint. It looks good on TikTok. Excellent. Fantastic. And I look good on TikTok. Um, this is actually like really, really cool. Like the light is really good and all that. And the background is actually like, it's not like it is on when I'm on my mobile and it's like flashy and it actually looks good. This is like good. But anyway, let me stop drooling over myself and let's get the show started. So how are you, brother? How have you been? How's your last 2 weeks been?
Good. Yeah. No, they've been a little turbulent, but back to the normal schedule.
Nice. Nice, that's good. Yeah, things are looking pretty good over here. Always could be better, but can't really complain.
Yeah, I'm good.
Can't really complain. I hope everybody's good in the chat. I hope your family is good, brother. Your wife and children. Hope everyone's good over on that side of the fence.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and move right into the text. So we're going to be looking into the True Grimoire, Volume 1 of the Encyclopedia Goetica, right? And as I said, we will most likely only be going through Chapter 1 today. I doubt we'll get through to Chapter 2 with all of our commentary, but who knows, maybe. But we will probably just be starting in Chapter 1, the importance of the True Grimoire. And no, this is not the Grand Grimoire. No, this is the True Grimoire.
Did
All right.
Did you want to do the foreword by Dr. Alexander Cummins?
The forward. Hold on. I
Is
don't
it-
have a forward here.
Okay then.
Yeah, that's weird. Mine doesn't have a forward. Hold on. Maybe. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. Yeah, mine starts with the acknowledgments, and then after the acknowledgments, yeah. So it starts with the acknowledgments, and then it moves into the True Grimoire, or the importance of the True Grimoire.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not too long, you can just go ahead and read it, since I don't have access.
Yeah, it's not long. I mean, there is a preface to the second edition as well with it, with the red series that I got.
Hmm.
But let me.
Yes, Sean, we are aware that there's an echo, but we're not sure what's causing it. As long as it's not, ridiculously annoying, hopefully you can, you know, unfortunately deal with it. We don't know what is causing it. Um, so yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's a quick one. Here, let me just go ahead and read through it real quick.
Okay.
Um, and the only reason I want to do it because I like Alexander Cummins, and he just had a podcast episode done with What Magic Is This, which is one of my favorite podcasts, and it goes into like Cunning Man grimoires and things like that. Check it out; it's
Okay.
a new episode. It's awesome. So the foreword by Dr. Alexander Cummins. The Grimoire Verum is a slim 18th century tome which streamlines older grimoires, chiefly the Clavicula Solomonis de Secretis, into an eminently workable manual of goetic conjuration, thus presenting more modern sume of ancient practices, observances, and spirit work. Specifically, it offers a developed goetic process of preparation, conjuration, pact making, and spell working. The Grimoire Verum is not only a work of magic in the style of Solomon, but a text like the Hygromantia, said to have been written by Solomon himself. The work introduces itself with the Historiola as a manual of conjuration passed on in fatherly fashion from King Solomon, a very learned necromancer, to his son Roboam. That the reader takes on this mythic lineage as the very progeny of Solomon is worthy of note and reflection. Furthermore, Paracelsian, Cyprianic, and even Albertine modalities of occult philosophy and magical practice are present as influences in the Grimoire Verum. Jake Stratton Kent is indeed wise to focus on the appearance and importance of the elementals reported by Paracelsus in these modes of chthonic Goetia, not to mention the classical resonances of the varieties of naiads, dryads, satyrs, and nature spirits considered and called by early modern farcists. The true grimoire is a practical working text. While certain ingredients may be challenging to acquire, there is certainly no impossible request for unicorn horns or phoenix feathers. No Masonic pomp or furniture is required. More centrally, the fundamental appeals to the triumvirate chiefs of hell and their legions. The calls to Lucifer, Beelzebub, and other principal demonic rulers that so often mark the necromancy of such early modern goetic sorceries demonstrate the interplay of Christian exorcism and authority with pagan principles of spirit working and spellcrafting that can be seen to characterize the European grimoire tradition. The concept of the demonic pact is reconsidered in the historical context of chthonic empowerment, responsibility, and even theurgic conjunctio, rather than as a mere diabolist soul-selling. Among its more unique features, the True Grimoire details not only particular infernal hierarchies of chiefs, deputies, and subordinates, and the underlings and familiars they may license and set forth, but also considers the concept and attendant protocols of a system-wide intermediary spirit to whom homage is paid not only at the beginning of procedures, but in order to begin them at all. Particular attention is paid to the appended books of supernatural secrets, cataloging a host of operations that can be performed